Improvement week is going well. Got a bunch of stuff in kind of in every phase for as far as Stanford goes, and then got a bunch of young guys, some teamwork in our system that they normally don't get. So off to a good start the last couple days.
Did you guys defense give you guys a lot to work on in terms of preparing for the Stanford defense? In terms of the physicality of the group?
Yeah. I mean, I guess from a base structure standpoint, they're similar in terms of, kind of a 3-4 hybrid deal. Stanford brings more stuff to the table just as far as their variation of front, variation of pressure, variation of coverage. So there's just a little bit more. But as far as a really good defense, they're similar.
Mark, can you say a few words about Tony Washington and the numbers? Actually, his numbers are ahead of where Deion Jordan.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Tony's just one of the many guys on our team that you get a smile on your face when you think about him, and he's a guy that is a great teammate and just comes to work every day, and that's telling that statistically he's in that realm, which I guess isn't necessarily surprising, and certainly not surprising that he's not talking about it or you're not really noticing it, but we sure notice him every day just as far as just his approach. He's a great guy for our young guys to look up to and emulate.
Wade's another guy that you guys seem to point out after most games who's sort of disrupting on the line.
Wade's been awesome. He's one of those guys in our system. He might not have a ton of tackles, but he's free on the most blockers. He got blocked by 4 guys the other day one time, and there's probably at least 2 guys that are unaccounted for in that situation. And Wade is again just a grinder, just a great practice guy, quiet by nature, but a really, really great worker.
Mark, what do you tell your guys about their emotions heading into the Stanford game? As competitors, they're going to naturally want to get back at a team that beat them, but you guys want to treat every opponent the same. So how do you address those natural emotions that they're going to have?
We talk about some of that stuff, just as far as, if our guys in general don't need a lot of motivation in general, but if there's any kind of a little, if that makes you have a better Tuesday, great. But just again, however we can refocus to prepare. That's if it gets you mad that we didn't play very well last year to practice great today, I'm all for it.
Do you guys talk about last year's game? Other than for X's and O's?
Not necessarily. I mean, not a ton. Yeah. I'm sure they do. I'm not that naive that they haven't talked about it.
Right. But you're not talking about it.
I'm extremely naive, but not in that area maybe.
Mark, do you buy into the Sports Illustrated jinx at all?
I don't know. What does it apply in our case?
Is there a chance you guys are on the cover this week? And with Mark
I don't know.
You don't know?
If we are, then I don't believe in it.
Marcus is on the cover
Okay.
this week, right? Yeah.
Then I'm staunchly. No. There's no scientific data, I'm sure, out there that. No. There has to be some. Is there science behind that? Because I want to be on the side of science. Thank you, Aaron. Dr. Fentress has seconded the motion. No, if that's the case, that's great for him and our program and our fans. But it won't have much ramification. Won't have many ramifications on the game.
It's Halloween tomorrow. Do you have plans?
Hopefully, get out and do a little trick or treating with my kids, and we'll force everybody to get out of the office. In the next couple nights before it turns into kind of a normal game week.
Are you dressing up? You personally?
I wasn't planning on it, but you're putting pressure on me. I don't think I'll dress up as a dad.
How about your kids? Do they have costumes?
They do have costumes.
What are they going to go as?
Kind of a unicorn and Superman.
Nice.
Old school.
What's your favorite Halloween costume from your youth?
We always used to go. It seems like we always end up being hobos or bums or something back in the day, but that seems very Coos-Bay. Nothing too exciting. Football player probably every now and then, but not with like the whole suit or anything.
First glance at the news of Ben Gardner out for you yesterday. How does that change Stanford's defense?
Obviously, it's unfortunate for him. He's a great player. At the same time, it doesn't probably affect their defense a ton just because they have so many guys. And they're not gonna drastically change what they do because of him, just because they have so much depth and experience. It's amazing when you look at their defense. I think they have one junior that starts in the front seven, and something like 15 or 16 of the top 22 guys are seniors, and there's just a ton of depth and talent and experience, and it's unfortunate. That guy's a great player, and that won't, this won't be the end of his football career for sure.